Hello everyone. Today I would like to speak about the pandemic of formula in math education. You see, in my experience, I feel that formulas are preventing our children from thinking. They are just mechanically applying the formulas and getting answers, and that's about it. We are just giving formulas to our children and asking them to apply it and get the answer. We are not encouraging them to think. Formulas have become substitute for thinking. Children no more think, they just apply a certain formula or a method. I call this the pandemic of formula in maths education. We are making good followers. Children are just following the formulas, that's all, or a particular method to get the answer. They are not thinking as to why the formula is working, what are the reasons that this particular method is working. They are not thinking from first principles. We are just training them. If you get a particular situation, apply this particular formula, that's it. That's why children are feeling mathematics as abstract, boring, not relatable, even non-human thing. But real mathematics is completely opposite of this. I feel this is the main problem in maths education. Formulas have become substitute for thinking. Children have depended so much on these formulas and methods that I have experimented by not giving formulas to my students. They have found it extremely difficult for thinking. We are not training our children to think. We are training our children to follow a formula or a method. Now I want to explain some more on this. Today in my tuition, my student and I were solving this problem. The question was, there were um, 50 50,000 population in a city. Out of these, 60% like cricket. The question was, how many people like cricket? What my student was doing? He was just playing. He don't know exact method. So what he is doing? He's just trying different modules. He's doing different things. 50,000 by 60 into 100. He has some idea, but he is just trying all the different possibilities by using these two numbers. He's not even thinking, he's not thinking from first principles, anymore. And I said to him that the meaning of 60% is, for every 100, 60 members like cricket. Then what happened? I asked him to think like this. In every 100, 60 members like cricket. In 50,000, how many people like cricket? You know what he did next? He wrote like this, and he wrote like this, and he kept a question mark, and he did this thing. And he took this as x, and he did this, and he solved this simple equation, and he got answer. The problem of following this particular method here, he didn't understand what is the mechanism that has gone here. He just mechanically applied the formula and he got the answer, that's all. I just wanted to say that he did not feel anything with his hands. He did not feel something in his hands. Then we discussed further, and I explained to him that in For every 100, 60 members like cricket. So the population of the city is 50,000. So we have to find how many hundreds are there in 50,000. To find that, we need to divide by 100. When we divide by 100, we will get the number of hundreds in 50,000. It would become 500. There are 500 hundreds. 500 hundreds. Or else you can call it as like this also, 500 sets of hundreds of 100 people. In each set, 60 people you will get who like cricket. So total there are 500 sets. So into 500, 6 5s are 30, 30,000. You see, this is a method on one hand. The other methods are following a formula or particular method. Whenever you get percentage, you do by 100 and into total. Or else you apply this method. For 160, for 50,000, how many? You know, because of these two methods, you know, children in the long run will find mathematics boring, not relatable, you know, something which lacks feeling. But in this method, the child can clearly see what is happening here. He can feel it. This is my initial take on this problem. I would like to further develop on this and be more clear on this problem. I feel this is the main problem. This is one of the main problem in maths education. That's why children are feeling bored. They are fearful of mathematics. No, they are feeling it's not human, mathematics is. But the reality is completely different. I feel in maths education, formulas have taken place of thinking. Children no longer are thinking, you know, from first principles. This is the danger, you know. We are just going to produce thinkers. We have to produce thinkers, but we are producing followers. Without thinking, they are following these methods, using this method and this method. But that's all I wanted to say as of now. I would improve on this and I would share another video also. Thank you.